Hello, welcome to the latest.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Oh, that is that's something from our new sponsors. Hash Cookie. Yeah, try one out. They're great.
They don't really sponsor us.
They don't
It's,
sponsor
in fact,
us.
it's the opposite. You pay them money.
Yeah, I sponsor them. But hey, this is the dedication I have for this show.
Right, what are we
Getting
doing?
myself mentally ready. Performance enhancers. Speaking of performance enhancers, we're talking about UFC 156. This is the preview, and let us start on that note. The Reem is making his comeback against Bigfoot,
At
Big
last.
Head,
At last.
Antonio Silva. Thoughts?
I'm just excited to see Overeem back, to be honest.
Yeah.
I love the Dutchies, me. I love Dutch fighters, me.
Dutch. Dutch. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm a big. There's a few of my absolute favourite active fighters on this card, and the Reem is one of them.
This card is the best card they've ever put on, I think. All of these fighters, what was it? All of these fighters have been in the main event.
In the main event, except Joseph Benavidez, who's been in a co-main event at 152, I believe.
So it is literally like this is potentially 5 main events we're getting on the main card.
On the main card.
Now it just feels like we're working for the UFC.
Yeah, we're selling it. But to be fair, we're honest. If we think a card's a bit shit, we'll say it's shit. We are genuinely excited about this card. I mean, if I had to list my top 10 favourite active fighters in the UFC right now, Aldo would probably be number 1.
Okay.
Frankie Edgar might even be number 2.
Yeah.
The Reem would be in there.
Yeah.
And I think Rashad would be in there. I'm a fan of Rashad.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of stick. He definitely used to get a lot more stick because he was very cocky.
Yeah. John Jones knocked that shit out of him.
John Jones kind of put an end to that shit. Yeah. But I just generally like Rashad.
I want to see him back to. I didn't mind the arrogance. I thought it was quite, as a part of him.
Yeah, and he was backing it up until he ran into Jones.
No, actually,
and Machida. Okay,
he got knocked out whilst giving back chat.
Yeah, I think that's where he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Because that was just a little bit humiliating for him.
Didn't he even grab his crotch at one point? He's getting smacked in the mouth. He just went like that and grabbed his crotch and then got sparked.
And got knocked the fuck out doing that shit.
But I like Rashad. I think I'm
a big fan.
He's a likeable guy. If you look past the surface, and it'd be nice to see him come back. So who's he fighting? He's fighting.
Hang on, where were we at?
Right,
we started with Overeem Silva, didn't we?
Right, Overeem Silva. Yeah.
Thoughts on that was we're both rooting for the Reem. I think size-wise, Bigfoot can kind of match him.
Do you remember Bigfoot's last fight? I can't remember who it was against.
The last time I remember him fighting, he got destroyed by somebody.
Velasquez.
He got destroyed by Kane, but I think he's fought since then and won.
Oh, and looked impressive.
And in fact, let's check it right now. Rather than talking out of our arse and just saying maybe. There's this little thing called the internet where you can actually find these things. Travis Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, he fucked up Travis Brown. Remember that? Yeah. Was that in Brazil?
Travis Brown.
That was in Minneapolis.
Okay.
So he's in a cold climate as well, but he still obviously didn't bother him, even though he's from Brazil, because he battered Travis Brown. That's probably what's got him in this position now. I think the Reem's going to fuck him up.
Essentially, this is a test for Reem before he gets a title shot. Yeah. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, it's almost it's not quite a tune-up fight.
Yeah.
It is, but it's a very fucking for a tune-up fight. This is about as tough as it gets.
Yeah,
which is probably what he wants.
It could be argued a tune-up fight would have been, like a Matt Mitrione or a Roy Nelson, someone like that.
Roy Punchbag for the elite.
He is a tune-up fighter for all the heavyweights.
Big time. For the elite level. If you're not elite, he'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
But if you're in that top tier,
elite, he's a moving punch bag.
He's just a fucking workout for you. So yeah, I think the Reem. I think
how do you reckon it's going down?
They talk about ring rust. But Overeem, he's had so many fights in his career. He's a veteran.
Yeah.
If you're a younger guy, ring rust might be an issue, but I don't think it's going to bother him.
And it's not just that, he's done kickboxing, he's done MMA, he's done different things as well. So
mentally, he's so strong mentally. I mean, he's been off the roids, if he was on them, or the testosterone, or the HGH, or whatever the fuck.
Let's just leave all that. It's all in the
past. He's not on that anymore, as far as we know. I'm presuming he's being tested, but he doesn't look like he's lost much size. He still looks like the same Reem. So
the Hulk.
I think I want to. I mean, instinctively, I think early knockout, but Bigfoot's no chump, and he's been around the block, so I think he'll take quite a beating.
Yeah.
Try and put a bit of jiu-jitsu on when possible. So I think it will go second, maybe even third.
Going for Reem,
but I think the Reem will stop him. I think
Reem as well.
I'll say TKO.
The only thing, I don't want to keep going on about this fight because we've got so many other fights to cover. What is Reem like off his back when he gets taken down? I've never seen it.
It's true.
He's ready to fight
because he's just a kickboxer, really, isn't he?
Like, has he even got jiu-jitsu? I'm
guessing he trains it. I'm guessing he fucking... Because he would have needed that in Pride as well.
Yeah.
I know he's been K1, but Pride, as Big Nog showed us all, jiu-jitsu was very useful in Pride as well. So
interesting.
He's got a bit, yeah. I mean, he's a professional, man. He'll be ready. So yeah, I'm calling him on that fight. Then
what do you want to run next?
I just mentioned. Well, we've mentioned Rashad already, so we can just go with his fight. He's fighting Little Nog. I did just mention Big Nog as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just talked about how much I like Rashad, so I kind of got to go with him. But I love the Nogueira brothers as well, man.
I'm just looking at who Rashad fought last.
John Jones.
It was a loss to John Jones.
It's been a while. April 21st, 2012.
Almost
a year. I think Little Nog, it's been even longer since he fought.
Let's have a look.
So April 21st, 2012 for Rashad.
And
Little Nog. We should really have done this research.
We should do our research
before we started recording.
That's what most professionals do.
Fuck that. He fought Tito.
Coming off beating Tito, man.
In December 2011, though. So.
Wow.
So they've both been out for a while. So Ringruff's definitely
he's over a year, and Rashad's just under a year.
Just under a year. So that.
Just imagine they both come in. They just sort of forgotten how to fight, and it's just the worst thing ever.
Oh God. I don't think Little Nog could ever forget how to fight. To be honest, I've got to go for Rashad just because I picked him up earlier. But it is going to be a war, this fight, because
to be honest, he needs to win this.
Rashad,
more than Little Nog does.
Yeah. You
can't lose to John Jones, take off a year, and then lose again.
It's a Little Nog, yeah.
Because you've only really got one more fight, and if you lose that, then it's serious trouble.
I mean, Rashad's got the great wrestling. I think they're both going to stand in this, though. I think... Because Rashad's a very good wrestler. Obviously, Little Nog, great jiu-jitsu. So they might neutralise each other on the ground. So the game plan on both sides might be...
Just strike it out.
Strike it out, yeah. And Rashad, they both can strike as well, though.
Rashad prefers to strike. Even though he's a wrestler, there's a lot of wrestlers like that who they have the wrestling, but they just love striking.
But then, I mean, well, look at the Nogueira brothers. Are obviously well known for their jiu-jitsu, but look what Big Nog did to Brandon Shaw. He beat the fuck out of him. Yeah. So, they train stand-up as well. So, but I've got to go for Rashad. I feel bad because
I'm going to go with Little Nog. I don't know why.
I don't know why. That's fair enough. I can't argue with that. We've then got John Fitch, Damian Maia again,
which would normally be a boring fight were it not for John Fitch's last fight, which was actually very entertaining.
I think he was starting to realise that fans didn't like watching him fight.
He didn't do anything that new. He still essentially did his grappling game.
It's just a lot more
there's
dynamic.
More intensity to it, or something.
But again, this is wrestling versus jiu-jitsu, really.
Yeah.
Fitch versus Maia. Which, in a way, I kind of hope it is. It does go to the ground.
Yeah.
But again, they might just try and strike it out because the ground sort of
cancels,
neutralises each other.
But no, I'd like to see John Fitch try his strength, which is grappling him, and I'd give Damian Maia the perfect opportunity to show us his jiu-jitsu, which every time in the fucking pre-videos you hear he's the best jiu-jitsu in UFC.
It's a wrestler. It's a wrestler on top and a jiu-jitsu player on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's the dynamic of this fight. So I hope that's the way it pans out. Fuck it, I'm going to go Maia by guillotine.
I'm going to go Fitch
by lay and pray.
By ground and pound.
Ground and pound.
Yeah,
okay,
fair
enough. Yeah, sorry, I owe John Fitch a bit better than that. Then we got a fucking crazy flyweight fight. Uncle Creepy against Josef Benavides.
Yeah. Again, let's just have a quick look
shit.
what they've been up to. So Ian McCall's last fight, he lost to Demetrius Johnson.
I think he got quite hard done by there. Yeah, I thought so too.
And his last fight before that was a draw.
Yeah, and then Benavidez. He also lost to Mighty Mouse on a split decision.
Wow, okay. So
he had a good couple of wins leading up to that fight.
So these are essentially, this is a title contention match, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
the winner gets...
Well, the winner...
Gets Demetrius Johnson again.
The winner gets him again, or at least, yeah, who else
is there? Yeah, it's a fairly light division.
The loser, I guess, fights John Dodson. There you go. I'm going for Benavidez. As it's flyweight, I'm going to say it's going to a decision because they never, they never seem to fucking finish each other. So,
what do you think of that weight? Do you enjoy watching it? Or?
Well, people do talk a lot about the speed. Yeah, they are lightning fast, and they are lightning fast. But I like the unknowing that a knockout or a tap out could come at any moment in a fight.
Yes.
Whereas with flyweights and the lowest, lightest guys.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just expecting it to go through.
It's a decision.
Johnson Dodson last week went the 5 rounds as a.
They all have all those fights have gone all the distance so far.
Yeah, so I find it.
Dodson did knock someone out.
Yeah, it's happened.
The only one. He's the only one who's capable of knocking.
It's happened.
Yeah.
But the majority, it will go to a decision. So that kind of puts me off. It takes the fun away from me, really.
And I don't know if I'm just being a bit dumb, but it is a little bit like watching two women fight. Just a tad, not totally.
I think it's more like watching kids fight.
I don't know, it's just something about this. I mean, obviously everything they're doing is amazing technical. It's probably too fast for my brain to even register. So it just looks like two people just scrapping away. It's
almost like women's fighting sped up, because women are generally in that same weight category.
Yeah.
But obviously the men are a lot faster.
Does that mean Ronda Rousey could fight Demetrius Johnson at the same weight?
She might be 135,
I'd love to see that.
What's 135? That is flyweight, no?
Anyway, we can check without really... No.
Unless it's banned.
No link.
No, but...
yeah, well, someone will hopefully comment and tell us.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Just remind us how fucking
dumb we are.
Dumb and unprofessional we are. We're doing no preparation for this fucking podcast.
Call us what you like. Just please help us.
Those are all the
main... Uncle Creepy in that one.
Okay, I'm going Benavidez.
I really like the way he fights. And I think he got really skanked against Demetrius Johnson. He deserves the rematch. So fingers crossed. Any other fights that stand out for you?
On the prelims... I'm a Tyron Woodley fan.
Yes,
he's a great wrestler, and he's starting to round. He's almost a little mini Rashad in a way. Like, he's a great wrestler, but he's starting to round his game around a little bit. But he's fighting Jay Heron, who's no joke.
No joke.
So I don't know. I don't even know who to predict in that one. I'll say Woodley just because I'm a little bit more of a fan. But actually, I don't know. Heron could knock him out, man. No, I'm going to go Woodley. Points, serious ground and pound. Fuck it. That's what I'll go with.
Okay. I'm probably not even going to watch the prelims, if I'm being completely
fair enough. Well, let's get down to the main event then. I mentioned earlier, probably my top active fighter. Anderson Silva is actually my top active.
Yeah, you take that as red.
You take that as red. That's like Michael Jordan in basketball. Oh man, is this going to be a fucking war? You've just got two beasts.
Okay. What factors have you got to weigh up here in this fight?
First of all, let's talk Aldo. Leg kicks, knockout power, jiu-jitsu.
Which we don't see that often.
No, but it's there.
He's definitely got it.
I think all the top Brazilian fighters, you kind of just have to assume, even like Junior Dos Santos, even though he's more of a boxer these days, he's got
something up his sleeve.
Yeah, so... And then you've got Edgar, just heart, can take a beating, will never quit.
Yeah.
And wrestling as well. Great striking, great boxing technique as well.
Is he going to, for example, be able to take Jose Aldo down? Also, let's not forget, he's down a weight.
Yeah.
So, in theory, he should be able to take him
more
down.
natural weight for himself.
Because he doesn't telegraph his takedowns at all.
No.
He mixes it up with the punches, big time.
And he's been fighting 155ers for a long time now.
Yeah.
So that drop...
This just might suddenly seem like, fuck me, this is easier this way.
But then Aldo could probably fight at 155 if he wanted to anyway.
True.
So
Oh, this one's This is the hardest one to call.
Fuck! I just want a great fight, man. If I had to pick, I'd say Jose Aldo.
Something's telling me Jose Aldo as well for some reason.
But it's Frankie Edgar, man. How can you ever pick against Frankie Edgar? You can't. I don't know.
Because even in his last fight, he got skanked time. He'd done Bendo.
I thought he won that. Yeah, I thought so too. So
as far as we're concerned, he is the fucking champion already at another weight. Yeah. Now he's going for his second title.
Weight, yeah. So and he don't need no tune-ups either. It's Frankie Edgar. Shit, man. I don't know who to pick. I just want a great fight.
Yeah.
I want MMA to win. How about that?
And it will.
Yeah, the fans are going to fucking win that fight.
But yeah, if you have any opinions, who you think is going to win, love to hear that.
Yeah,
put it in the comments.
If you think we're just useless cunts, let us know.
We already know that though, so you don't need to.
So if you want to actually try and help build our self-esteem a little bit, you can do that too. But we're not expecting much. So that's it. Yeah, Rear Naked channel, YouTube, comments, Rear Naked Chat on Twitter, and email rearnakedchat@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching, and that's all I've got. Anything else from you? Says it all, mate. Says it all.